Change the atmosphere at the Chinnaswamy, not only Chinnaswamy but also Bangalore. People are not only celebrating Diwali but also India's win over Netherlands, and they are heading into the semi-finals unbeaten 9 out of 9 matches. People are also celebrating Virat Kohli's half century, Shubman Gill's half century, Rohit Sharma's half century, and of course the two blockbuster performances, Shreyas Iyer 100 and KL Rahul's 100. What a batting display for the Indian team. I'm sure the whole of India will be very, very happy with their performance right now, but I am a bit disappointed.
Come on, after this sort of performance, how can you possibly be disappointed?
I honestly wanted to see KL Rahul bowl. Come on, we've had Rohit Sharma, we've had Shubman Gill, we
KL
had
Rahul, yes.
KL Rahul. I mean,
He should have
Virat
been there.
Kohli. KL Rahul should have been there, and Virat Kohli
But
has.
he's made up. Everything is made up, Gargi. With Rohit Sharma picking up a wicket after 11 years, he hasn't bowled for 8 years. Coming in to bowl and picking up that last wicket, I think he makes up for all your disappointment.
So that wicket was amazing, but Virat Kohli's wicket and the celebration that just showed that that child inside him is still alive.
I think it's there in all of us. The child, when you're watching cricket, when you're tracking what is happening, and the disappointment. I mean, while we can celebrate what the team has done, I'm quite disappointed with the bowling performance today. They should have been rolling over Netherlands. Quite disappointed. There were about 7 or 8 overs of casual bowling. Virat might take objection to that, but I wanted India to take 10 wickets and go in with confidence. A Netherlands side batting through 48 overs, quite disappointing. I'm quite disappointed with what happened today on the field. Would have liked India to play a bit more aggressively.
Okay, it seems like Raja is a bit disappointed, but we'll get back to that. But right now, we're going back to the fireworks because Shubhayan is at the Chinnaswamy Stadium and he has a lot to say.
Hi, this is Shubhayan Chakraborty for Rev Sports, and yes, India has made it 9 out of 9. Another dominant, comprehensive win in Bangalore, and it was a festive-like atmosphere. It's a truly a perfect Diwali for all Indian fans. The Indian cricket team, as they head into the semi-final, unbeaten with a 9-0 unbeaten streak, and will now face New Zealand at the Wankhede Stadium. But yes, talking about this match, the Indian team batted first. There was a huge roar as soon as Rohit Sharma said that we will bat first, and after that both Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill continued their thunderous run of form, the kind of start they have been given in this entire World Cup. Rohit was off to a quick start. Shubman Gill played some breathtaking strokes, but unfortunately both of them missed out on their centuries. Then came Virat Kohli, the local boy, somewhat a local boy because of his connection with Royal Challengers Bangalore. There were chants of Kohli, RCB, and Kohli played some fantastic shots. He has been dominating in this World Cup with the bat, and he continued that form. He would be gutted to miss out on his 50th century, but the Chinnaswamy Stadium was treated by some fantastic shots from Virat Kohli, and later a wicket of Scott Edwards. So Virat Kohli gave everything to this M. Chinnaswamy Stadium fans, the Indian cricket fans who came to watch him, who came to watch the former captain of RCB in Indian.
There you have it, Raja. Fantastic win, but they should have restricted them much earlier, right?
That's what I thought. But having put my disappointment before you guys, this is an Indian team that has lauded over all other sides. 9 on 9. I have not known Indian team to do this in the World Cup, uh, and I think they're looking good for 10 and 11. The bowlers have delivered. They picked up more than 80 wickets for India in the 9 games. I think it's a terrific performance overall. In 7 of the 9 games, they've been able to take all 10 wickets, which is wonderful. Plus, the batters look in great shape. I think this is an Indian team that will not disappoint us come Wednesday when India takes on New Zealand.
Absolutely, and it may seem like to some people, as it did to you, that Rohit Sharma and the rest of the team may have gotten a little complacent in the middle of the match, but fans got a lot of memories out of that complacency as well because Virat Kohli bowling. First of all, let's talk about that. Let's talk about his celebration because he didn't believe what he had just done. He was also as puzzled as the batter because how could you lose a wicket to Virat Kohli, that in swinging menace that we're talking about? And if we're looking at that comparison between Lala
Amarnath and
Lala Amarnath and Virat Kohli. But that's what Saurav Ganguly has to say about Virat Kohli, that one of their bowling options is an in-swinging, wrong-footed menace. But when we talk about Virat Kohli as a bowler, what did you what did you learn today?
No, I think we have seen Virat bowl before, Gargi, and he has done a good job. I think it was Rahul Dravid who called him the in-swinging menace of the wrong foot. The coach knows what he's doing, and the coach knows who to encourage. And I think Virat Kohli was encouraged to bowl a few overs, not just in the nets, but also in matches. Uh, Without Hardik Pandya on the side, you're going to need somebody to stand up and deliver. Virat did today. He picked up a wicket of what would have been a white ball, but for the Dutch captain nicking the ball down the leg side, I thought KL Rahul should claim ownership of that wicket entirely. Great catch down the leg side, but Virat will be happy to see that one wicket against his name.
Gagi, I have to ask you, how were you feeling when you took that wicket? I saw you off camera and you were completely ecstatic. So please tell us.
I mean, of course, when you see someone who's not a regular bowler come in and take a absolutely, surprising wicket out of nowhere, you're always happy about that. But then we've got something special prepared for Virat Kohli as well, because, he gives a lot of memories to the crowds, whether it be, his on-field antics, be it his bowling, be it his batting. He has a lot to give to the fans. This is what we have prepared for him.
We think our sportsmen are gladiators, but also they are human beings. They are husbands, they are fathers, and of course, they are men of blood and passion. When you see these photographs of Virat Kohli, you will understand what I mean. He might be there doing duty for India, but he's also a father who's worrying about his child. And maybe that's why he's asking his wife if the young one has eaten or has gone to sleep. This is what makes sport what it is. These people are people of life and blood, and these are the people we love. On Diwali, when India is winning, we are also celebrating human emotion of the very best kind. And Virat Kohli and his family stands for that. Look at these pictures and think that this is the India of your dreams. An India which respects each other, an India which loves each other, an India that we are all proud of.
That was such an incredible moment captured by our very own Devashish, wasn't it? Virat Kohli, we look at him as King Kohli, as this big phenomena in cricket. But then, after all, he is a human being. He is a father first. And this was a moment where he was asking his wife whether his daughter had eaten and slept well or not.
Kagi, it was a very tender moment, not normally seen on television. I think credit to Debashish for capturing that moment and sharing it with all of us. This shows that cricketers are very human. They've got normal emotions like you and I. And when you think about your little daughter, you will naturally ask such questions. I think it was a beautiful moment, and like I said, credit to Devashish for capturing it and sharing with all of us.
Beautifully put, Raja. Do you have any doubts in the fielding of the Indian team today? I mean, Siraj missed out on 2 important catches, or do you think that can be forgotten?
No, not really. I think the fielding coach will want to work on Siraj, but these things don't happen overnight, Ishan. Siraj will know that he's probably the weakest link of fielding in the side. You would want him to step up. Some of those catches that he dropped, he would want to forget it, not just his fans. But I think there is work to be done with Siraj. But overall, I think the Indian fielding has been pretty good. Bowling has been on track, and the batters have done well. I think a couple of days rest, and you're ready for New Zealand, which is supposed to be the bogey team. I think bring on New Zealand. This is what the team has been saying from day one.
Bring on New Zealand.
Bring them on, one at a time, and I think India is ready.
Absolutely, and some fans, Shubhayan seems to be joining us from the ground from the Chinnaswamy Stadium, and fans have a lot to say as they're celebrating the win.
Centuries, a 400 and all out. It was amazing.
And
Amazing
all the wishes of the crowd, bowling by Virat, bowling by Rohit Sharma,
Surya Kumar, everyone,
and Shubham Gill. Amazing! Thank you, India!
Amazing
you got to
match.
witness Virat Kohli picking up.
Wow, amazing wicket! Wow, excellent! Thank you!
It was an amazing match. We saw a lot of batsmen bowl for the first time in the World Cup.
It was an amazing match.
And Virat Kohli picking up a wicket, how was the atmosphere inside?
Oh, it was amazing. Like we never thought Virat Kohli will bowl,
Right.
and also like it's added Rohit Sharma also bowled. He also picked up the wicket.
Right.
It's good. Like both Virat and Rahul has. I mean to say, Rohit has picked up the wicket.
And thoughts. You are also trying to cheer for India. How was it?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
We will
Super
win.
रोहित भाई इस बार वर्ल्ड कप हमारा
World Cup is ours.
World Cup is ours.
Virat.
So Rohit and Virat fans together. Great to see. Enjoy. Thank you. Happy.
Thank
It is crazy how crowd memory works, isn't it? Because we've had 2 centuries, we've had 3 half centuries, but what is being remembered the most? Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli's bowling. Raja.
I think it's only natural. We don't get to see them bowl every day, don't get to see them pick wickets every day. You would probably see a Shreyas Iyer scoring 100. It seems like a regular thing now. Good batsmen who can be great when you want to. You would see a KL Rahul 100 often, but you don't see Virat Kohli picking up a wicket, especially with the ball down the leg side. Nor do you see Rohit Sharma turning his arm over. 8 years, I think fans have waited. Great moment for them. No wonder they remember this.
And I think it's important to mention that they were enjoying it so much. I mean, that's what you want to see in a field. Players having a good time, enjoying. And if everyone's having a good time, you're bound to win.
Absolutely. And if we were to remember the last few games, suddenly there seems to be a trend with the crowd where they're cheering Virat Kohli, Kohli ko bowling do.
Yes.
That's been a very famous cheer these days. I mean,
Gagi,
imagine.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I have to mention we were at the game at Eden Gardens, and the
Absolutely.
whole crowd was cheering, and I was only hoping, yaar, Kohli ko bowling do.
I mean, imagine.
No,
you're
but it is their way of saying Kohli is the go-to man.
Absolutely.
Right? So whether it's with the bat or with the ball, Kohli is the go-to man. And today he showed why the crowd in Eden Gardens is cheering for him and asking for Rohit Sharma to give him a ball. I think it's very important that you have those multi-dimensional cricketers. It's lovely to see Rohit Sharma bowl today after such a long time. Virat, of course, gifted all of us with that extra wicket that we never believed was coming his way.
Absolutely. And it seems like, the team has to stay in good spirits too, because imagine you're a Bumrah, imagine you're a Shami, and all you can hear is, you're a specialist bowler, right? But you're hearing Virat Kohli ko bowling though. Would you take offense to that?
Not really. I think they all understand that Virat has been around for a long time.
Absolutely.
That is the crowd's favorite. And what is cricket without fans? Without passionate and intense fans who demand great cricket from the side and who demand entertainment from this Indian cricket team. I think fans make the game. Without the fans, I don't think the players will want to deliver the best as well. They might not be able to motivate themselves to play the best because fans are central to the game. While we believe that cricketers are very, very integral to the game, I think fans make the game what it is. And when they are celebrating, you see those painted faces, you see a lot of those flags that people are carrying, and you see the entertainment that Virat gives them, especially when he's conducting a chorus from the crowd.
Absolutely. Fans make the game what it is. And we have a few more fans joining us who are very enthusiastic about what they had just witnessed at the Chinnaswamy.
बोलो भारत माता की जीतेगा भाई जीतेगा इंडिया जीतेगा वर्ल्ड कप कौन जीतेगा इंडिया
कैसा था आज का मैच विराट?
अरे बढ़िया था विराट आया सभी ने अच्छा प्रदर्शन किया अभी तो बस हमको न्यूजीलैंड के साथ मुंबई में वानखेड़े के स्टेडियम में अभी इंतजार रहेगा अभी रोहित का इंतजार रहेगा हम लोगों को रोहित की सेंचुरी का अभी तो सबने मार लिया विराट ने मार लिया श्रेयस ने मार लिया सभी ने मार लिया अभी हमको चाहिए रोहित की सेंचुरी वानखेड़े में जो उसका होम ग्राउंड है
बिल्कुल
तो न्यूजीलैंड को साथ बदला लेने का धोनी के रनआउट का बदला कौन लेगा रोहित लेगा कहाँ लेगा वानखेड़े में लेगा फिर हम लोग नरेंद्र मोदी स्टेडियम अहमदाबाद पहुंचेंगे और उधर जाके फाइनल हराएंगे उधर आएगा साउथ अफ्रीका आएगा या ऑस्ट्रेलिया आएगा कोई भी आएगा हरा देंगे इस बार तो वर्ल्ड कप जीतेंगे अभी 9-0 है अभी 11-0 होगा 100% जीतेगा भाई जीतेगा इंडिया जीतेगा भारत माता की जय भारत माता की जय थैंक यू भाई थैंक यू
As you can see, the fans are very excited, Raja. Do you think Rohit Sharma is going to perform at Wankhede and have a fantastic game?
I think he has to forget the fact that he's not had the best record at the Wankhede Stadium. He's an amazing bat. I don't think I can say anything new about his batting or his batsmanship. I think he just has to shut his mind to whatever's been. There's a lot of talk about him not being, even I've been saying this, that he's not the best at Wankhede. He just has to shut his mind off, close his mind to the fact that he's playing at Wankhede. Maybe you should think that he's playing at Eden Gardens. While the crowd may seem different, the size of the stadium may be different. He just has to imagine playing on the Eden Gardens. Of course, the color of the soil is also different, but it is not beyond Rohit Sharma to get that big score, to give that flying start to India and nullify the Trent Bolt advantage that New Zealand has.
But if I have to ask you, क्या धोनी का बदला रोहित लेगा?
बिल्कुल ले सकता है. ये बदले की भावना is not a good thing. The revenge emotion, while the fans are very right in demanding that, players cannot have that, Ishan. The moment you get into wanting revenge and you're avenging something that happened 4 years ago, then you lose sight of the fact that you can play positive cricket, that you can play aggressive cricket, and that you can play the way you have done for the 9 matches in a row. I don't think they should think about 2019. Leave it to us. Leave the thinking to us. You just go and play your cricket.
Absolutely. And like you said, revenge is a negative emotion. Going back to the positives, Shreyas Iyer's century, what did you make of it?
I think it was a brilliant knock, especially considering the fact that batters before him had all lost their wickets after just getting past their half-century mark. Whether it was Rohit, whether it was Shubman Gill, whether it was Virat Kohli, all of them got to the half-century mark, did not kick on to make that big 100. He played on. He had to battle it around between 50 and 100. He was not his usual self. He showed character, and with KL Rahul for company, he felt inspired and then went on to play that big innings. Toward the end, he played some spectacular shot, which he can. We all know that he can play the pull shot and played really well.
Played really well.
Absolutely.
Raja, I have to ask you.
Oh, he's got that magnetic pull about it.
Absolutely. I have to ask you, the confidence that he'll take from this match into the semi-finals, very important. Your word on that?
I think with 9 wins out of 9, no other team has done this. Barring Australia all those years ago, no other team has done this. This is an unbeatable side. Yeah. In my book, this is an unbeatable side. It will fly from Bangalore to Mumbai with a lot of confidence with it. It'll be a plane full of confidence that they will take.
Absolutely. And because Shreyas Iyer gave us a very special century today, his 4th international 100, we have also prepared something very special for him.
Shreyas Iyer's first World Cup century and his 4th overall in international cricket was a cricketing symphony that unfolded with a rhythm of its own. From the moment he took guard, there was a sense of focus in his eyes, a determination that seemed to resonate through every shot he played. The journey to Shreyas Iyer's century was one of resilience, skill and sheer love for the game. As he elegantly drove the ball through the covers or executed a perfectly timed pull shot, it wasn't just about runs on the board, it was about a batter in his element, savouring each moment in the middle. The applause from the crowd wasn't just for the century, it was an acknowledgement of the hours of practice, the sacrifices and the passion that brought Shreyas Iyer to the remarkable milestone. The stadium, alive with the cheer of fans, became a canvas where a cricketer painted his masterpiece. In every run scored, there was a story, perhaps a near miss, a brilliantly negotiated bouncer, or a perfectly placed single that showcased the artistry in the sport. Shreyas Iyer's century wasn't merely a scorecard entry, it was a shared experience, a journey of highs and lows that resonated with every cricket enthusiast witnessing the magic unfold. Shreyas Iyer's century wasn't merely a scorecard entry, it was a shared experience, a journey of highs and lows that resonated with every cricket enthusiast witnessing the magic unfold.
But we have a man on ground. Shubhayan Chakraborty is joining us once more from the Chinnaswamy Stadium.
One wicket and yes, the celebrations when he took the wicket was jubilant. The stadium was absolutely buzzing. But the show stealers from this match has to be Shreyas Iyer and KL Rahul, the way they batted at number 4, number 5, both of them scored centuries. Rahul Dravid in the pre-match press conference did say that the middle order has not scored big hundreds in this tournament, but they have made some valuable contributions. But heading into the final, both for Shreyas Iyer and KL Rahul, it will be an extremely big confidence booster. KL Rahul in particular played some eye-catching shots. Some of the slogs he did and completed a 60-odd ball century. It is now the fastest century by an Indian in World Cup games. He broke the record of Rohit Sharma, which he got in the first match. So a fantastic overall game for the Indian batters. Even with the ball, Jasprit Bumrah was menacingly good. Mohammad Shami early on went for a few runs. Mohammad Siraj picked up wickets. He has been among wickets like always in this entire tournament. He got a nasty blow on his throat, but all is good there. Ravindra Jadeja was excellent. The first delivery he bowled today to get the wicket. It was beautiful. Kuldeep Yadav again was impressive to say the least. And then we got to see Virat Kohli roll his arm, bowled 3 overs, picked up a wicket. Shubman Gill bowled a couple of overs. Surya Kumar Yadav bowled a couple of overs. So yes, the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium were treated, the fans inside the stadium were treated with some rare occasions like Virat bowling, picking up wicket, Shubman Gill bowled for the first time in World Cup, Surya bowled for the first time in ODI cricket. So everything is good, looking extremely good. Now over to the 50th November in Mumbai, where they will take on New Zealand team in what will be the repeat of 2019 World Cup semi-final. We all remember that, and yes, we will continue to build that up. So stay tuned to Ref Sport, but for now, back to school.
Well, tonight brings a close to India's journey in the league stages. 9 out of 9 matches, unbeaten so far in the tournament. We're heading next to the semi-finals versus New Zealand. How are you looking at this match?
I'm looking forward to that, Kargi, because in the league match against New Zealand, there was a lot of talk about New Zealand being the bogey team for India. And I think they put that to rest. Here is another chance. You don't often get 2 chances in a tournament to prove people wrong. I think this Indian side has got that opportunity on Wednesday in Mumbai at the Wankhede Stadium, which is a very good ground. I think all of us remember 2011. All of us who are young will remember that India won the World Cup in 2011. It is a ground which India likes playing on. I think they will beat New Zealand one more time.
Absolutely, Gagi. I mean, this Indian side looks really strong, and I'm hoping that they can go and see this game through. Like Raja mentioned, this team looks extremely balanced. Shreyas Iyer is in good form, so the batting lineup looks absolutely settled, while the bowling lineup has always been perfect.
Kargi, I have a question for you though.
Okay.
There was a time in the tournament where Hardik Pandya's fitness became an issue.
Yes.
But this Indian side seems to have papered over the crack. What are your own thoughts about that?
I mean, when we look at the past few months for the Indian cricket team, when we look at the West Indies series, when we look beyond that, further into the past, we're looking at a very, unsettled. We were looking at a very unsettled Indian team. We weren't sure who went where. We didn't have any clarity about what roles the players really had. But right now, even our bench strength is crystal clear about what they want to do, what their role in, who comes in for who. I think that's the biggest strength for India right now, and that is completely, it's like the stars aligned for the Indian team.
Yes.
It looked very difficult to me, Gargi, when one player went out and you had to make 2 changes to find a balance in the side. But I think good always comes out of what seems negative. Shami picked up 16 wickets in the tournament so far. Unfortunately, he didn't have a great game tonight. But also Surya Kumar Yadav, a couple of opportunities that he got with the bat. He did a great job for the side. I think India has got lucky that it got the players who can replace one another. Someone like an Ashwin, a world beater, sitting in the reserves. There's young Prasida Krishna who's come back and who's taken the side of taken the place of Hardik Pandya. He can be a handful. I think this is a very good Indian side, well prepared and ready for all comers.
Absolutely. And this is a question for you both before we say goodbye to our viewers. With leaving aside your Indian fan inside you, everyone has that, right? Everyone has a favorite team. And being Indians yourself, you have to support your team. But then putting aside that part of you, do you really think India can win this World Cup?
Of course, no other team has won 9 games out of 9. I have zero doubt in my mind. I'm wearing white today, Karti. I'm not wearing my usual blue because I wanted to be neutral. And that is the reason why I said I was disappointed with the bowling performance today. But this is an Indian side which has given joy to its fans. This is a forget the fans for a moment. This is a side that has given shivers down the spine to the opposition. Every team has been afraid of playing India on its home soil, and I think that is the reason why this side will go on to win the World Cup.
100% Gagi. I think all they have to do now is keep a cool head or khul ke khelo.
Khul ke khelo. On that note, we will say goodbye, but stay tuned to Red Sports because we will be building up to the much anticipated semi-final between India and New Zealand. Not only that, we will also be building up to the second semi-final, which will be South Africa versus Australia. Another big match to look up to. We will be on ground as well at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata. So stay tuned. Don't miss out on anything. We will come through.